For more on these latest developments out of the Middle East, let's bring in South Carolina Republican Congressman Joe Wilson. He's also, we should mention, running for chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. He also sits on the Armed Services Committee. So the good news is Bashar al-Assad is gone. The bad news is the folks who've replaced him aren't exactly Boy Scouts, right, Congressman?
Well, actually, you're correct. And hey, John, I'm grateful to be with you. My daughter-in-law is a fellow Mizzou graduate, and so you're very perceptive.
Tiger.
No, hey, this is so good. This is so significant. The fall of the Assad dictatorship, the ripple effect of this is just going to be remarkable. It's truly, I believe, equivalent to the Berlin Wall, which led to a ripple effect of dozens of countries becoming free after 50 years of occupation and totalitarian control.
So how does the United States, incoming President Trump, President-elect Trump, has said that he doesn't think there's a role for the United States to play here, that we ought to stay out of this battle, but we want influence in that nation, don't we?
Oh, we can. With Masoud Abulis being named the father-in-law of Jared Kushner, Ivanka, hey, he'll be working. And then, hey, we can work with Turkey. I was really very fortunate to have Ambassador Oland to come to the Milwaukee Convention. The ambassador from Turkey was in Columbia, South Carolina, meeting with the Secretary of State of and Secretary of Commerce over and over again in the last week. And so Turkey, as a member of NATO, we can count on the Turks ultimately. And I believe we've fought together as allies, being a member of NATO since 1949. And so Turkey is going to have a significant impact. And hey, the people of Syria themselves, I've met with them at refugee camps in Jordan. I've met with the Syrian American community. Golly, they are fantastic, and they're going to be pushing as a diaspora for a free and democratic Syria.
Yeah, let's hope they get one, because those people have suffered mightily under Bashar al-Assad and his father. Israel didn't fire a shot in this contest, but Senator Mark Wayne Mullen of Oklahoma says that Israel actually played a great role in this overthrow. Listen.
I agree with the president that we shouldn't be involved in this. This isn't our fight. But make no mistake about this. This wasn't an accident. The rebels didn't just suddenly find an opportunity to move forward. What had happened here is Israel had completely taken out the ability for Hezbollah, which is a direct arm of Iran, that was controlling a lot of Syria, that a lot of people didn't understand. When Israel completely decimated Hezbollah, this left the door wide open.
So we should send a thank you note to Israel, Congressman?
Oh, absolutely. And Mark Wayne's ahead of the curve. We think of Hezbollah in Lebanon. No, they were in Syria, too. And by defeating them in Lebanon, with all the credit to Benjamin Netanyahu. Also, I really appreciate on Truth Social, President Trump said correctly, he said, Assad is gone. Russia, Russia, Russia. And we now know that indeed the people of Ukraine, led by President Zelensky, by weakening Russia, they were not able to defend the dictatorship in Damascus. And so they all relate together in a very positive way. And then people need to know that the Russian air base, Khmeimim, it has been the transit point for dictatorships in Central Africa, where Russia has maintained dictatorships, and now they're not going to have that air base, and they're not going to have a Navy base at Tartus on the Mediterranean. And we know that the Ukrainians have taken really good care of the Russian Black Sea Fleet. So this has a dramatic impact on the ability of war criminal Putin to enforce his capabilities.
Yeah, good news. Real quickly, I want to get your thoughts on that sort of odd story we had at the top about drones flying over New Jersey. What do you make of that?
Well, hey, this is serious. We should take it seriously. We still remember painfully the Chinese weather balloon. Congressman Jim Moylan of Guam. That's where he first flew. They first flew over Guam, then they went over Ryan Zinke's Montana, and then they ended up being shot down in front of Congressman Russell Fry's home at Surfside Beach in South Carolina. These need to be taken seriously, and the size of these drones, when we think of drones, we're thinking tiny 3995 type items. No, these are as big as cars, which then could actually be launch sites of missiles, not just for surveillance. So this needs to be looked into immediately. And hey, with Nicole Maliotakis, it will be looked into.
Yeah, I bet it will. Congressman Joe Wilson, we appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
Honored to be here. Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.